What up, dog? What license? For the state? For Denver, hold on. Let me pull up the email. Oh, I did it online. When you got what? Oh, okay, okay. I see. Yeah. Um, I mean, you can do it. You just have to call that company and be like, hey, I need you to send me my hours that I've worked total. You know. So for the city for the state license, you have to go to Sixth and what is that? Sixth and Kipling. It's on Sixth and Kipling for the state licensing on my map. You're trying to what? Oh, so the Denver one, you have to go to Colfax and Spear to that location. Yeah, other than that, I don't know where to go. Like, yeah, because I would do that online. I mean, I'm gonna do it online. So, um, all right, man, that's cool. Yeah, man. All right, dog. Later. Bye. Oh, excuse me.
Thank you. On a cold night at the foot of the Rockies, EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to Empower Field at Mile High in Denver, Colorado.
All right, TeLo. Here it goes, my man. Good luck. Good luck to me. Good luck to me. Yeah, good luck to me. Some luck for you.
And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
You gotta turn that down. So you got the stream up and running on your end. That's cool. All right. Well, if you got a problem, let me know. I'll load one up. Yeah, I can't remember. We've played before, though. I feel like we played before. I think it was like 2 seasons ago.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Yeah, I don't remember nothing.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. To the right side and complete to Thomas. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 13 yards on the game's opening play. And we see the emphasis early here. Get your star receiver involved. Able to do it successfully.
Not a bad start to begin with, that's for sure. And to me, this play says, Our guy is better than your guy's. Because, you know, a player of his stature, he won't just be single covered all game long. It's going to involve multiple people. And right away, they told the other team, guess what? He's just better.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards.
Wow, your quarterback number 23. That's unique. I've never seen that.
The opening drive, they want to get him involved, and he has catches on back-to-back plays.
And Brandon, I look at it from the defense's perspective. You know he's one of the top receivers in the game. You've got to find ways to slow him down because if he gets into high gear, he's going to shred you all game long.
On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. So, CD, this defense, they know that they have to be at their very best when they're taking on a team here that's in the midst of a winning streak that's now stretched over multiple months. Not weeks, months.
I think the challenge they put upon themselves is we want to be the guys to end that streak. And what's working in their favor? The winning streak on the other side. Sometimes that carries a burden with it because they feel like they have to play perfectly as well. Let's just go out there and get them is the idea.
And he takes a shot at the end of that play.
It's a shot indeed.
His first, not his second, already his third completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And a top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and hope you can create a little bit of havoc.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want their body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
At the 23, it's 2nd and 12. Back to throw again. Throw left side complete. That's Jenkins. And they'll get this down to the 10. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher. That's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
And it's caught. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. And so far, a very nice, methodical opening drive.
This has the feel of a scripted drive that they rehearsed perfectly all week long, and now they're executing it on game day.
Script looks good so far. Keep in mind they can still get a first down here as they come up on 2nd and inches. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. A great effort there with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now Cade York for the extra point. And that makes it 7-0 Dolphins. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now they'll change things around before the snap. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Off the play fake, Nix. That's caught. It's Marvin Mims. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. The Broncos at 9-4 now on the year, and they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They get the home crowd behind them. I think it's going to be tough to beat in this one.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. And Charles, with that completion, that puts him over 3,000 yards passing now in the campaign.
And Brandon, nowadays your leader's usually closer to 5,000 yards on the year, but still, 3,000 yards, a good season.
Nix to the air. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Shedding the tackle, gives him some room. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
And good yardage there on 1st down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. You talk about this Miami defense. This unit against the pass, hoping to get better for sure. Number 25 in the NFL right now.
Defending the pass has not been one of their strong suits throughout the season, but they have any hopes of making waves in January. They've got to improve in this area.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. Here's Nix. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Off the play fake, here's Nix. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gonzalez. And a hard tackle there as he'll go down after a gain of about 5.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Let's go. 19, Tiger. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
To throw is Nix. This is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A great play there. His 19th touchdown now on the season. And the Broncos are able to match the opening drive.
Wow, I'm glad the league let us fucking extend the advance stuff so we could play. Because I think you and I had one of the bigger games for the week.
Tight end, but there he looks to the backfield, and it results in a touchdown.
I love how you laid that out. So many options. You maybe forget about some of the ones that you should be covering. And they made them pay with that one, didn't they? You forget about the guys in the backfield, they're eligible too.
Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. The lane opens here. He's
Kicker. The kicker got you.
And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And, Charles, no two ways around it. Anytime you get the current #1 and #2 seeds in the AFC playing each other this late in a season, it's a big game.
It is definitely a big game, and not just for seeding and placement and such, but for trying to establish yourself as the team to beat. You want everyone else in the league to look at you and say, boy, it's going to be tough to knock those guys off.
It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw.
Oh, watching that.
Nearly intercepted.
Well, we've seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is, because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Damn, sacked, forced fumble, and a fumble recovery.
At the 37-yard line. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that sixth sense, doesn't he?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime he didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a horn or blow a whistle to show him this is what that time is, just what you're talking about, training him to understand this is the mound you have. Make sure
excuse me.
Gone. Didn't happen in this case.
Now 2nd and 5.
Go! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Not quite what I wanted. Shit, that's not what I wanted to do.
One of the
Fuck.
Broncos up front, and in comes the flag.
Second and 10.
Ready up.
The false start penalty, and now they're back to needing 10 yards on 2nd down. And now an audible here into something else.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Now it's Nix. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a 1st down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
Hey, smash. Hurt, hurt. 79 Bronco. Get up.
Throwing Nix. That is caught. And he will have the Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Ready, set.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Hut, hut.
They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Off the bootleg, here's Nix. On the move to his left. That's going to be caught by Gonzalez for a Bronco touchdown. 8 yards on the touchdown pass, and the Broncos have taken the lead.
This is why a lot of play callers love play action in this spot. You just want to freeze the linebackers just for a second. Then you got a chance to get a quick pass into your tight end right behind them for a touchdown.
Didn't you win the Super Bowl a season or two ago?
Extra point attempt here still to come. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
I know the Raiders and the Chargers are watching this game. They're like, we got to see how this impacts the playoff picture. AFC West has been hard to play in. Those guys, man, they're right behind me or I'm right behind them.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. Two division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview?
Good job, 51. Good job.
I think when you're talking about the talk about this game coming into play, you're talking about me because I blew up your phone all week prior to this one. I was so excited about this game because to me, it's not out of the realm of possibility that these two teams see each other again down the road. I like this matchup. They match up very well against each other.
2nd and 5. Now a throw here out wide. He might be looking to throw this again. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Broncos are going to take possession.
Whoever I played last week, he did the same fucking thing. He ran the same play, but with the tight end throwing the ball. Got me wide open.
The Broncos are ready to start their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. To throw, here's Nix. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he spins past him and into space. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. Taken down at the 30.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Operating from the gun, Nix. Quickly into the hands of Mims. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 18. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. Here's a 2nd and 8. They'll give up the middle to Perkins. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Where's that motherfucker at? There you go.
Now they'll audible to something else.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
First and goal, Perkins. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he can't hang on to it, and the screen never got started.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
This will be play number 8 on the drive. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try and throw. Here's Nix. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Marvin Mims from 8 yards out. And the Broncos have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball, or are we cool to do it here in football, partner?
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Could not imagine a worse start for that secondary, or let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance they stop passing now the way that it's going. I think they're going to continue to press the ball downfield and hopefully reap the same results.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone.
Oh, good rush, good rush. Safety was going to pick that off, too.
He was hit just as he let that go.
Theoretically.
Now it's 3rd down.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion, one more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They'll find Schwartz complete right side. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL.
Hey, bud.
Sports.
It's been a rough. It's been a tough season. It's been a tough season. This team is. It's.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. And we will not see a return of the dynamic kickoff. And the first drive of the second half will commence from the 30-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
Let's go now. Riggs. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Back to throw. Nix. For the middle, it's complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Here now, 3rd and a yard.
Let's go.
And now they'll shift things around.
Drop that team.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Nix.
Oh, you fucking dropped it, Dixon. Come on, dog.
He's been throwing the football. We're in the second half. That's just his second.
I did hit the wrong button too, but nonetheless, you still dropped
That means
it.
everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
The Broncos send out their punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and it'll be Dolphin football. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half. You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Up the middle they go. Jenkins. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll set up a throw. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. And that's a ball that he is going to want to keep, his first career interception in the National Football League.
And I love what teams do when that happens. You bring the ball to the sideline, the equipment guy grabs it, he puts a piece of tape on it, writes on it so that you know what it is, and then they tuck it away so that you can have it for later and put it on your mantle. Pretty good deal for him right there. Now he's eager to get back out on the field and get his second one.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 49 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Right back to him on first down. And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line.
Excuse me.
In motion right is Jones. Nick's going to tap this forward. And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end. And that play going nowhere. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And now we've got a 3rd and goal situation.
Come on, set. Check. Say, hey, 70 range. Jab 60.
Looking to throw. Nix. And he's got his man in stride, complete. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
So they got the turnover started with great field position, but in the end, the defense able to hold firm, and they only get 3 out of it.
And I like what you said right there. That defense able to hold firm, backed up into the shadow of their own end zone. Goalpost right behind them. They had to make sure they didn't give up the 6. And, boy, they came through in a big way. To them, even though they gave up 3, that's a win for their side.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the 1st down. They love being physical.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Here's Higgins out of the right side. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred the defense.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Hell of a hit.
Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
What's that? I have no idea, dude. I know you're not supposed to in some degree. If it's 1 year, what's going 1 yard, I don't care. I really don't care. It does. You're not. It is what it is.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
Oh, shit, yeah. Surtain.
They cannot convert, and they
God
turn it
damn,
over.
Surtain.
So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And this defense will take over right at midfield. Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
Here we go, set.
Throwing to start the drive. Nix. Throwing the out route and complete. That's Gonzalez. And he's got some space here. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
Another big play right there, and this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
They'll go play action with Nix. That's going to be caught by Gonzalez for a Denver touchdown. A great effort there. A beast in the red zone.
Yeah, I've been hard with this team, man. I've had to make a handful of roster adjustments just to get them feel right. This might be a dialed lineup right here. I don't know.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 24.
You know what? That does suck, but you know what, man? I love that about this league is we have it goes on. That's how I used to run my leagues. I used to go about 6-7 seasons before reboot. I don't like.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one
know,
away. Oh, a good-looking return.
Yeah, but like I was in one league and it was bomb, dog, bomb-ass league. It still is a good league. I was the Lions, good-ass team, and he's like year 4, year 3 reboot, and I'm like, fuck, man, that's when you're really starting to get things rolling with the team.
First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been
Man, nice. That looked like a shovel pass. That was pretty cool.
about taking care of the football and limiting
yeah. Yeah, man. I like YGL. I'm going to be back in the league.
Certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Yeah, my boy Bam is on the stream, and he's like, yeah, nobody really likes to build a team anymore. You know, that comes down to the commish, dog. It really does.
On play action, they'll throw. Rolling to his left.
Oh.
Remains here on a Sunday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back now to Denver. A lot of happy faces in the crowd.
Yeah, man, I like this shit. I like YGL. I'm going to be back in 26 with you guys. I'm probably going to pick the Broncos again. Why the fuck not? I've been having a blast with them.
They'll run on first down.
Good job, Hamilton.
Down to the 42, second down.
It's been a struggle this entire game trying to move the ball on the ground. But every now and then,
yeah, Bam. I'll let you. Yeah, man. I'll tell the commish to bring you in. Shit, Bam. I already know you, dog. We've been playing for seasons, dog. You're a good user and consistent. I don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember, dog.
42. They'll drop to throw. He'll find his rookie.
Yeah, I need you to focus.
And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. First target, first catch, and a first down.
A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play.
Nice route. Nice route.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But if they trim that lead down to just 2 scores, that's still a benefit to this squad.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Shit, that's cool, dog. That's good shit.
He'll look to throw.
They're looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Broncos.
Thank you, Surtain. You helped me.
At their own 13-yard line. But here in the fourth quarter, defensively, you know that you're just going to blanket the field with defensive backs and say, okay, take your best
We're
shot.
all like 9-4, 9-5. Yeah, I am number one in the division. I am number one in the division, but damn, bud,
They
it
understood the situation and played it with the proper aggression.
Bam, we're in like season 9 or 10.
Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball in a comfortable fourth quarter lead.
Oh, I want the fucking rushing title again this year. I got it last year at the last game of the season. I want another one.
Good gain there on first down. It keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively.
Oh!
Taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 74 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied.
Damn, he grazed his fucking shoelaces.
A first down. He's the guy they've turned to, and it doesn't matter what the defense
Yeah,
says.
Bam, we're like in season 10. This is the last season. You know what's up, Bam. It's 26 around the corner, and I think I see a blitz coming.
Back to throw. Nix. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Well, they certainly spread the ball around so far, but they're definitely getting everyone involved now when you're throwing it to the
That fullback right there, I found him 2 seasons ago as a undrafted free agent. Yeah, Bam, I'm going to get you in, Bam. I'm going to let the commission know to get you in the fucking league.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practice for this.
What I also like, TeLo, about the league is YGL is what you don't see too often, man, is how contracts get adjusted so you can keep your primary players. I didn't realize how much fun that was going to be. That's been cool.
Here it's 3rd and 2.
So, like, we're able to retain our players for a lot of seasons. You know what I mean?
He will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth
check
quarter.
The ball
this is
a little
when
bit.
coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Ball carry conservative. We're going ball carry conservative.
At this point of the game, that means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score. I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be
Bam, I'm not sure, dog. I got in probably like year 7, year 8. I don't know.
We're going to call timeout.
But you'll probably know just as quick as I know, because I'll get you. I'll bring you into the yeah, run up the score. Yeah, with T Griff. Yeah.
Here's a give up the middle. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game.
Oh, so that's cool.
That trend would change now.
Yeah, I'm
Just 2 minutes.
Yeah, see, I only play in 3 leagues. I can't do any more. 3 is cool.
So it's Bronco football as we get
like my partner, my homeboy was like, "Yo, let's do the league again," because he wants to get in on my league, and I'm like, "Man, I don't know if I want to run the league again, dude. I'm having too much fun just showing up and playing. Yeah, it's a lot, you know, because you got to edit players and all that stuff, and you know, there's a lot to do with it, scheduling, setting up chats.
He runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Broncos send out their punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
Yeah, see, I don't know if I want to do my league again, though, but I just have too much fun playing and just showing up.
Yeah, there's a work of art
Yeah, that was a hell of a punt.
bounds at the 2-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day?
Yeah.
The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
Yeah, my son and I, when I had my league, him and I ran it, my son and I. And, dude, he just got older, you know. That's what he liked to do, and he was, you know, he'd do that with me. You know, he was a kid, but now he's grown-ass, you know, young man and shit.
But still, what a run it's been. It feels like they have not lost in
And he just doesn't, he don't want to help out. His interest is elsewhere, so I'm like, I ain't running this shit by myself, so I'm good. Since then, I haven't ran a league.
Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
Back to throw now on 1st down. Open man is Higgins. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Yeah, that's tight. And you know how you were saying, you know, the commish for many years, well, a handful of the users that I got Bam that's in my chat, Bam, and fucking, I got another cat by Envy Prom and Hit Hard. And, dude, we've known each other for at least since 2018 or 19. We've been playing together.
Throughout the first 3 quarters, you're still trying to convince the defense that you may run the football. That's out the window right now. Protect, let your quarterback operate, and try and find some targets in the open field downfield.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, those are the types of plays they probably.
Yeah, this is him. How can I help you?
The first 3 quarters, and this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice 1st down. And
I got my hands full right now, but I'm doing all right. How you doing?
Looking for effort and execution, even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
Yes, I am.
It's going to be incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level.
Yes, that's fine. I got time.
No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Yes, ma'am, that's correct.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down.
Yes, that's correct.
The ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at 000. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
Here we go. Set.
They go play action here on first down. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple touchdowns and a late sack. Just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17.
Here we go.
They'll try the left side. Jenkins. And he is going to lose yardage here. Just
All right, I'm back.
time, but that's not what they
My son got in an accident about 3 months ago, and we're getting a settlement now. She just broke down the numbers for me, so I'm a little happy.
Looking to throw. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3.
Right on, my man. Thank you, bud, for being available and communicating. Good game, and props to the commish for allowing us an extra day.
And stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
I know. I hope so. I hope so, and I hope I go far.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And hit
Oh.
it's loose.
And this is going to be recovered by a member of the
All right, guys, that was a good fucking game right there, man. That was a good fucking game. That was a complete game. We played well. Yeah, good game, man. That was fun.
That's going to wind up being a turnover on downs.
So this one will wind up a Denver victory.
Well, on one side of this, Charles, an impressive victory. On the other, I mean, you think about it, they scored in the first quarter, but then they didn't score in quarters 2, 3, or 4. They're going to have a lot of work to do before stepping back on the field.
Damn, we just put the 12-1 Dolphins on notice. Wow, that was a hell of a game by the defense, too. They played fucking phenomenal. Gonzalez right there, number 11, with 2 touchdown catches. Look at that, 90% completion percentage. Wow, I love those numbers. I love them.
And they will hit the
I
road.
love them. Bam. I'm going to send you an invite to the Discord chat.
Basically just an exhibition game for them.
Riviera, number 23, quarterback Riviera. He went 61%, 2 INTs. Man, we had a clean game, bud. Clean game. I mean, what a way to dominate the top team in the AFC right here. Wow, that was good shit. Good job, Knicks. Frankie, we got Frankie with 95 yards. I really wanted to get Frankie over 100 yards, man. That would have been really nice. Look at the halfback fumbled on the last possession of the game. Would have been really cool if somebody picked it up and ran it in. That would have been sweet. Receiving, we locked him up. Thomas locked up. Jenkins locked up. Schwartz locked up. Lucas, he threw a pick. Yeah, good fucking game. Good game. And Marvin Mims with the touchdown. That was a good play right there. I never ran a route with him for that a specific route for that play and out of that formation. It was fucking dialed. Gonzalez, 2 touchdowns. Way to go. Good team win. Frankie with the touchdown. Nice. Let's take a look at the sack lights and the INT lights. We got Bartel with the sack. Walker with the sack. Walker was dominant. He had a forced fumble too. Let's see where we at. INT for Hackett. 2 INTs for Surtain. Ooh, Surtain. You know what? That was a good coaching adjustment I made before the game. I put Sartain in the slot to go up against Schwartz. Look at that shit, dude. Look at that shit. Two INTs, man. Browning with the sack. Way to go, Browning. God dang, that was a good defensive game. They handled him. They handled the Dolphins. 210 yards passing. That's not bad. I think that's pretty good, but his completion percentage in INTs always makes it challenging to win a game when you're playing like that. All right, guys, let's wrap. That was a good game. Thanks, guys, for holding the league, letting us play. So we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.